This thing was huge. Hey guys, Randy here, and welcome aboard the Seabee Traveler channel. Well, we are saying goodbye to Pierce, Arizona. It's a fun little stop. Got a couple things to see. The old jail was pretty cool to walk around. Too bad couldn't get inside. And then, of course, the old Pioneer Cemetery. But now, today, we're heading to Gleeson, and we're getting there via the Ghost Town Trail. If you were just to drive straight through, it's only about a 30-minute, little less than 30-minute ride. And wasn't sure what to expect on this dirt road, but it's in really good shape. There is another way around. Let's see, if you go this way, it's about a little less than 30 minutes. And if you stick to the pavement and go around, it's about the same time, but there's more miles. So. And besides, this way, we're going to be stopping at some old abandoned buildings. Well, one place I know we're going to stop at is a Courtland jail. When I was kind of researching how to get out here, that kind of popped up on the map, so I want to see that. And then we're going to find whatever else we can see on the way to Gleeson. I thought that crop of rocks was the jail we're looking for. I know it's going to be up here on the left. But yeah, I can't wait to get to Gleeson. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. There's an old jail there too, from what I saw, that we can walk around and look at. And there's some other really cool, there it is, straight ahead of us. There's some other old cool buildings that we'll be able to take a look at once we get there. But this is going to be a fun little trip down Ghost Town Trail. All right, let's see. Wow, this is bigger than I was expecting. So it was concrete, no reinforcement. Oh yeah, there is. No, that's for the bars for the windows. I guess there was some reinforcement there, yeah. Out here, inside though, yeah, it's just concrete. I don't see any reinforcement here. They've busted out all the stuff out of here. Oh well. This must have been their bathroom, huh? It's pretty colorful there. Yeah, that's concrete. You see the plaster finish peeling off up there. Yeah, what do we have over here? Same thing. Same setup. Looks like this was their bathroom area in here. Oh, look, there's still some of the windows and bars. The other weird thing is this has like a tile floor, like concrete tiles. Wow, this is really cool. I mean, it's 2 cells, and out here Probably didn't need too many. See if we can walk around the outside a little bit. I see a little trail here. Looks like you can hike up into the hills. Maybe the other way is a little bit better. Boy, this is part of old mining town history here. Wow, look at that. Yeah, they've kind of just, this is barely anything holding on here. Trying to get up here a little way so I can get a better view from the top. Gotta be careful with snakes. It is kind of warm, but look at that. That's really neat. Well, I just happened, when I was looking at stuff, I just happened to see this. It's a historical marker, but I surely didn't see, there's no storyboard or anything for this. It's just a pretty cool spot to stop at. You can kind of see I've got I added a little mount, so when I do use the 360, it's just something I can use. On the way up here, I saw that Courtland, there's a privately owned ghost town. I didn't see that on any map, so I'm gonna have to check that out. That is really cool, just up in the hill like that.
Singing, take me home tonight. I need you in my arms to wake up and feel alive. Sweet Arizona, yeah, I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough, no, I just can't get enough of you. Sweet Arizona. Sweet Arizona. Her hair was fire red like red rocks in the sun. Her eyes were stained glass like blue under the glacier runs. Nowhere we're going, still don't know where she came from. La la la, la la la, la la la. Singing, take me home tonight. I need you in my arms to wake up and feel alive. Sweet Arizona, yeah, I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough, no.
Well, I see something up here on the left. Looks like our next stop up here on, yeah, up on the hill, there's some ruins. Let's go, let me get parked right here. We'll go check it out. Check, check, check. Ooh. Saw this up here. Let's see if I can make my way up here. This old, it's another rock wall, lots. Wow. This really young Aitubo right here. Whoa. Lots of dove back here. Wow, I wonder what this was. I didn't see anything on it. Boy, I gotta be careful with snakes. Some sort of residence or something, maybe? As you can kind of see the gable end. There's a big window there, and this whole part's just totally collapsed. This is rock and mortar. Something to do with the mine probably, because you can see some sort of tailings up on the hill over there. Oh, and also some old foundations down there. I see some, oh, I see some more ruins or something down a little bit farther. Head down there, boy. This is kind of neat. Look at these. I've been noticing a lot of these blooms. All right, let me see if I can get down here. We'll drive down a little bit, see what those other ruins are.
I got a ticket in my hand to you, canceling all my plans for you. Don't know where we're going, what we're gonna do. Got a ticket in my hand to you, 'cause I'm thinking maybe we got something, maybe we got something, maybe we got something good. Maybe we got something, maybe we got.
All right, it is not too far up here is where we saw the, looks like there's a set of ruins we can check out. One on each side of the road. Wow, what a cool road this is. Now you know why they call it Ghost Town Trail. Yeah, you can see on the right hand side, that was a pretty big structure. Looks like another, I see a lot of rock, and then over on the left, looks like some concrete foundation or something over there. All right, next stop. That didn't take long, did it? Let's get out and check this out. All sorts of these down this road. Pretty flat over here. Looks like people may camp there. But wow, this is cool. And I think this takes you up into the hills. Wow. This thing was huge. Looks like it had a concrete facade. Oh, there's somebody coming up. Wow, look at this. Making sure it wasn't blocking them in. Looks like it had concrete facade, but then the walls were rock and mortar. This whole side is collapsed. Look, you can tell there were windows here. Yeah, this was all concrete here. And plaster. Wow, cool. Somebody built a little fireplace in the corner there, little fire ring. But there's some wood into that, almost like for furring maybe. Let's Take a quick walk through here. A lot of butterflies too. This area is just full of life. Wood lintels. I have no idea how old these are. My guess is 1900s, early. And then there was another one. Up that hill, that's a little bit farther away. Not too sure what that was. I took the hard way back. That may have been a foundation for some sort of storage or mill. And I think I may have seen something up farther, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, not sure if that was a foundation for something or just I have a better idea.
Arizona, sweet Arizona, sweeter than California, sweeter than Tennessee, sweeter than Colorado, sweeter than Georgia peach. Started with conversation, now you're here next to me. 24/7 days of sweet. Arizona, take me home tonight. I need you in my arms to wake up and feel alive. But I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. No, I just can't get enough of you. Sweet Arizona, take me home tonight. I need you in my arms to wake up and
All right, well, like always, if you know what these buildings were, I'd be very interested to know. I'm just totally guessing. It's got to be something to do with the mines, maybe some mill sites, or maybe there was some bunkhouses, SA offices. There's a lot that goes on. Operation this big, they may have had some sort of maintenance shacks out here too.
Got my boots on the gas, a map in my hand. Seabee Traveler's ready, we're gonna see this great land. Through ghost town echoes and highways wide, with the world in my rear view and you by my side, rolling with the traveler, free as the breeze, chasing those sunsets through the rustling trees, from starlit skies to campfires aglow. Life's an open highway where we're bound to go. Oh, the canyon winds whisper and the mountains call. Through valleys and deserts, we've seen it all. Every mile's a story, every turn's a surprise. Epic views ahead under these endless skies. Rolling with the traveler, free as the breeze, chasing those sunsets through the rustling trees, from starlit skies to campfires aglow. stay in a place where the camping is free. Wake to the dawn, hear the freedom ring with every star that lights our way. The road keeps calling, it's where we'll stay. Saw a ghost town fading in the desert dust. Every cracked in creek told a tale of rust. We keep rolling through the world so wide. The Seabee Traveler spirit is our lifelong guide.
Well, I got to say, that was a really nice road. Little cut, a shortcut between Pierce and Gleeson, which is just right up here. You can kind of see on the left, looks like the old jail, and over to the right, there's some old abandoned buildings. So this is right up my alley. It's what I like doing. I think, well, let's go down to the right here first. I'm just looking over at that jail. Looks like it's open. The museum is inside of it. Kind of get my bearings a little bit. So we see these buildings here, and there's somebody already looking at it. So we'll drive up maybe a little bit, turn around, and then maybe head back to the jail and see that museum. I drove up a little bit farther before I turned around, and well, that's a good view of that building. Wow, it is really falling apart. Like there's a foundation here. But I went up the road a little bit farther, and there is some stuff up there. It's on private property. They have got this all decked out. This is gonna be fun checking this out. Look at that old car, an old wagon, car bodies. It looks like they probably live right there in was that a fifth wheel? Oh, all right. Let's check this thing out. This is gonna be cool. See what we can see here. Oh, doors open. Gleeson, Arizona. Historic Gleeson Jail, built in 1910, replaced a tiny wooden jail which once stood nearby, constructed entirely of reinforced concrete. Hundreds of years of weather, escape attempts, vandals, neglect. It stands at the center town of Gleeson, whose population at one time exceeded 1,000 residents. It's a little over a mile long, east and west along Gleeson Road. It's a mining town. Fortunes hardly rose and fell with the price of copper. So in '58, most of Gleeson disappeared with the mines. Renovation began in October 2008, and the building serves as a center for area. Let's go take a look. Let's see if we can see somebody in here. Well, this says the original jail door from wooden jail at this location. Wow, look at that. Something that I saw when I was walking around is, it's kind of hard to see from here, but there's a really cool looking building over there, concrete walls. All right, let's go take a look inside at that old lock. They take donations. Mine is in there. Oh, look at this collection. Some stopwatches or pocket watches. Look at that old gun. It's the Justice of the Peace, Precinct 12. Sydney Ridgeway. Wow, look at that old lock. An old Arizona license plate down there. Original jail was the Hanging Tree, northeast of jail, and the Big Wash. The only cleaning the jail got was when the wash ran. Okay. So this is kind of like the other one where this was 2 cells. Then off in the corner, this would have been their bathroom. Look at those leg irons back there. Wow. They have a lot of cool stuff in here. Look at this. Arrowhead collection. Wow. Okay, here we go, some old pictures. The Shannon Mine, Joe Bono Store. Joe Bono Store. Post Office, Gleeson, Old Gleeson Schoolhouse. Wow. Behind Old Gleeson, looks like there's snow on the ground. You got a pretty cool collection back here of guns. Oh, here's some more old pictures back here too. Teresa Caldero came from Mexico in the late 1800s. They built a wooden house just west of the jail. One of her children, Maria, married Sarah Martinez. She in turn raised her family at the same house. There are 5 surviving. Some in the Tombstone area. So she donated a lot of this stuff. Train depot in Gleeson. That's kind of, then they're in the jail here. That picture looks like some family. Older and then the newer generations. Wow, that is neat. Let's see here. Miners Hospital, Gleeson, Arizona. The Gleeson Railroad Depot. Panorama of Gleeson in 1909. Well, that was spread out pretty good. You can it's hard to see, but there's the old jail is there. Look at this, some old arrows. Wow, that's so cool. Wow, this little jail has a ton of history in it. Gleeson YWCA 1915. Mother and Mrs. Miller. Wow. Courtland, that's the jail. Okay. So that's the jail that we stopped at. Those doors are missing. Everything's all chiseled out now. But even that, it's kind of hard to see, but that plaque up there was missing. Mary Gleeson Purcell. Wow. And this was the other cell, so you can see their bathroom was there. Some painted gold bars there. Found in Gleeson, donated, so somebody found that gun. Wow, this is so cool. Oh, here's some more old pictures. That's what I like seeing, is the old pictures of the town. That's Courtland. Oh, there's that building. Looks like that's the one that we saw that was all collapsed. It was just the concrete walls. All right, well, I want to go check out some of these buildings. The Joe Bono Store Saloon. I think that's just across the street. Yeah, might be. Let's see. We'll get over there and see. All right. Yeah, this is the same kind of jail. It had the porch area. Wow, cool. All right. There's some old wagons. I was going to look around for the side of the... It's the same kind of... I wonder if they use some of the pieces from the other jail in this one, because it looks like this has been refinished on the outside, and they were missing some of those. So maybe... I'd really like to know. I want to go down and see that building. I wonder if that was the old high school. All right, let's go check it out.
Wide open desert under endless blues, red rocks climbing sunlit hues, scent of sage in the desert air. It seems too long when I'm not there. Towering canyons like old friends, sun kisses the land where trails bend. Back in the warmth of a fiery glow, oh, Arizona is my home. This is where my heart belongs. In Arizona, singing songs. Feel the spirit in the sand. my homeland.
Well, this is a treat. I didn't know we'd be able to drive right down to it. Look at that's a predominant feature. Those two columns, that's what I first saw. Must have been two-story, maybe wood up above. Like these stairs led to something. Looks like these are part of another column that was here. It's fallen down. Oh, look at that trees growing out of the, wow, growing out of the doorway. Let's walk around the front, go around the other side. And this road continues, maybe it just goes all the way around. There's probably so much more out here. Yeah, because this building went way over. You can kind of see the corner. You can kind of see the corner over there. The other side. It's all caved in over here. Wow, how neat is that? Pipe holding up the concrete above that window. I wonder if they did the same thing everywhere. This is interesting. It's like some sort of hallway. There's a doorway. Maybe it's a stairwell, huh? Going up. Yeah, maybe so from there, maybe those were stairs going up to the second floor. Love this. I love this.
Cactus shadows in the twilight. Morning breaks with a rosy dawn. Feels so good to be back home. Echoes of memories in the wind. Painted deserts like a dream. Footsteps in the red dirt road. Now I'm home, never feeling alone. This is where my heart belongs. In Arizona singing songs. Feel the spirit in the sand. I'm back in my homeland.
I thought, I can't see it from here, but coming down the road, it looked like there might have been some more down there. But the town's only about a mile long, they said. All right, let's go check out some of these other cool buildings. Well, I am not too sure I know there's the foundation of an old school and a hospital. So I guess that could have been either one of those. But that was just so cool. I really did like the two columns that stood up. You can see that from the road. That was a neat jail, a neat little museum. Little self-guided tour. All it cost you is a little bit of a donation. And across the street, I believe that's where the old Soto merchandise store was, and the hanging tree jail they talked about. I don't think this tree is standing anymore, but they said it was a huge tree is where it used to be. So we can... Anybody coming? Yeah, so this is the wash, and then it looked like that old... Oh, look at that foundation on the left. Well, I'm gonna get up here, park, and then we'll take a walk around. See if I think he's waiting for me to go. You know, I'm gonna turn around because this looks like it's access to these mailboxes, so I won't park here. Come on, truck, you can turn you. All right. This looks like a pretty good spot. Oh, even across the street here, there's old foundations. Oh, this was... Over time, it's kind of filled in. Now let's go take a look around here. I also like how they have this, it's probably for erosion. I don't know, maybe that was an old foundation. Boy, wash running right through there. I think these are where that store was, the Bono store and saloon. Look at that foundation through there. Oh, they said the first jail was the hanging tree in the wash. So it's got to be... all right, let's go take a look. Well, this looks like they had a metal fireplace at one time. Yeah, because you can see the chimney stack collapsed. It was brick. Didn't look like it was too old. The brick part of it, the building's old with adobe. Yeah, this part, I mean, it's made to look like brick, but it's plastered over adobe, or it's made to look like a masonry building. Yeah, there's the collapsed chimney stack. Wow. It has seen better days. I don't know how far the foundation goes, but it's kind of scary because there's a basement to this. I don't want to climb down there on that because it looks like dirt, but you can see there's a whole nother level down there. And it looks like they had a little sidewalk. Going back to a house, maybe? Yeah, this was a house back here. Oh, that shade, that breeze feels good. The old doors. This has a feel kind of like Scotch Bar in Quartzsite. I have a video out that I did. Look how messy it is in that basement level. This was like an old, I thought it was a mobile home, but it's up on foundation. Got a porch, swamp cooler on top of it. This old electric box here. Probably fuse box or something. There's an old nest. Hasn't been used in years. There's some huge trees that just fell over. All right, let's head back up to the top, and then there's another foundation. It's a pretty big foundation up there. Well, I wonder if this is all over time, or if this all happened like at once, got some huge storm. Maybe it's a fire. I don't know. It doesn't look like a fire. A lot of old roofing material. The cooler. It just looks like over time. There's even doors over there on the other wall back there. It's probably how you went to get out of the bathroom. Well, the other foundation I wanted to take a look at is just right here. It's just 50 yards from where I parked. But there was a place, I think it was Shakespeare, an old ghost town I visited there. It looked a lot like this, and probably like the building we just saw, where it has a huge basement level. Like if this was a general store or something like that. I don't know what this was, but look at that. Looks like it's poured concrete. And they had some sort of reinforcement. Oh wait, here we go, survey. Geological Survey. I don't see a date when it was put there. Of course, it was later. So these were doors or something. There was, look at all those beer cans. So some sort of hatchway or something. Big old bar. It's not, it's smooth. All right, well that's going to do it from Gleeson, Arizona. A lot of old ruins to see along that ghost town trail. It's a fun little drive. But anyways, I got to sign off, and just remember, never say goodbye. Always see you later.